Real high quality, decent pork. You know what you're getting, you've made them yourself. Fantastic spice mix, a good British sausage. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today, pork sausages, bangers, British bangers, British pork sausages. In here, I've got some mince and they say it's 80-20. 80 whatever and 20 fat, but it looks like 70-30, but there you go. So there you go, there's our mince. I'm going to just chuck that to one side and we're going to mix up some spices. The spices are listed in the ingredients as per usual, but we'll just do it here. Okay, I've got white pepper, I've got black pepper, I have sage, salt. In here I have coriander, allspice, which is optional but gives a nice depth, and nutmeg. Also, what happens in the butchers normally add in dextrose, a little bit of dextrose, a little bit of sugary, you know, to give it that little bit of sweetness against the actual spices. Now you can use sugar if you don't have dextrose. This is dextrose and that's going in there. And then all we do is just mix it. Come on. It's just easier to do it like this rather than throw it in the pork. And then at least it's all mixed up together. Okay, I've got cold water straight out of the fridge. You can use ice cold water if you so wish, that's up to you. And we are using Butcher's Rusk we made on the channel the other day. All we got to do is get those silica gel bags out of there, those silica gel that we put in, and that is our Butcher's Rusk. Absolutely fabulous. So we're going in there, spices in, hands in, give it a mix. If you've got gloves on, so be it. If you don't, there you go. Just give that a mix in. We're just going to bring that into that pork to start off with, and then we're going to add our cold water. Now this mix, when I've mixed it, is going to stand overnight. It's going to be bagged, shoved in the fridge to get all those flavors into the pork. And then what happens with the rusk absorbs the fluid from the water and the pork. It rehydrates in there and it will give us a more moist sausage. So we're going to start adding our water. And what we're going to do is just mix it in until it goes tacky. Now it is cold because it's cold water. And it will be absorbed pretty quickly. Now to be fair, it actually already smells like good quality sausage. And the last of our water. So as you can see, it's starting to go tacky now. The pork's absorbed that water. The rusk is rehydrating and all our spices are fully incorporated. How fabulous is that? So I have a couple of Ziploc bags here, look. And what we're going to do is split the mix. It just makes it easier in the fridge. If not, we're going to have a huge pile of mince in the fridge. So, in we go. There you go. 3 kilos of pork sausage meat, which is going in the fridge. It's going to be in the fridge till tomorrow, and then we are going to put it through the casings. There you go. Okay, our sausage meat out of the fridge. Look, it's been in there overnight. all the flavours have got together. We need to be stuffing it in our stuffer and make our sausages. As easy as that. So this is our stuffer tube. If you don't have a stuffer, you're going to have to stuff it manually. So when we stuff this in here, we need to be stuffing it in quite tight actually. So it's in there. Oh, it smells wonderful. So we got enough going on there. Look, it's packed. It's starting to come out the tube at the end. We'll make that lot up in a minute. We want to be putting our nozzle on we're going to use on there. Screw it on there. Nice and straightforward. Down with your handle. Build up, pushing the pressure there. So feed that lot on there. We're using collagen skins. You can use fresh if you so wish. That is entirely up to you. So we need to feed that on the horn. Okay, it's a straightforward, easy one this. We just let it come through with sort of natural pressure. Don't squeeze it up too tight. We just need to be holding the skin as we go, just so it pushes through nice and steady. Okay, we've got that in there. Now we have to feed it gently. Now what we're trying to do is feed this in here without too much air. So we are just going to nice and steady feed like this. Make sure it stays full as it goes in, because what we're trying to do with this sausage, we're trying to get enough in to not make it too tight. But what happens is we leave it overnight and the fluid in the sausage meat will soften the skin. Then we can actually tie it. Everybody does it their own way, but you know, it works. Okay, so there's our lovely pile of sausages, look. And what I do is they go in the fridge until tomorrow. They are going to be left in the fridge, and what happens is the skins soften and they soak up some moisture, and by soaking up the moisture it's easier to twist. Now you can twist some proper sausages. So there you go, 3 kilos of good pork sausages, good British bangers. We'll stick those in the fridge, and then tomorrow we'll do a little twist and we'll cut a couple and we will eat. As you can see, I've already started these. I've got these already tied up as such. They're not really tied, you know, they're just twisted. But there you go, I've got those sausages there, and I've saved this one here just to show you, so come on. Now you can twist these all individually. All you do is just pinch, twist, go to the next one, or you can grab your length of sausage and you can half it and you can pinch it through like that. You can come to where you want your sausages like this, and you can just twist them all like that. Okay, and then what you do is you take one of your sausages and you pass it through there, and then you're forming these links. So then you go down to the next one, same size roughly, you know, look. So we're about there. Pinch that lot and twist that lot. So you're twisting like that, and then take one of your sausages again, it doesn't matter which way around you go, just shove it through, pull it down, and you get in these links like this. Okay, now we're down to the end really, so it doesn't matter. So all we're going to do is, you can tie them off or not tie them, up to you. You know, I generally don't tie anything, because when they cook, if a little bit comes out the end, so what, you're eating at home, you know, they're not commercial. So there you go, there's our sausages linked up. All we need to do is give some a fry in and see what they taste like. Now I'm going in with the old water like I normally do, a little bit this time because I know where these sausages come from, and a little splash of oil. So come on, let's have a couple of sausages. Oh, these are big things, look. I made those too big, didn't I? Come on, let's get those in there. So when you've got your sausages cooked just like you want them, they're looking pretty good in there. Let's give them a taste test. Come on. Come on, there's our beautiful sausages, look. Still a bit warm, but there you go. Let's get in here. Look at that. Beautiful, perfectly cooked sausages. Absolutely fantastic. Nice, moist, good spice in there. A good British sausage. A little bit of HP. Come on. Oh, we got a double snag here. Oh, real high quality, decent pork. You know what you're getting. You've made them yourself. Fantastic spice mix. So if you like what we're doing, don't forget, share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make pork sausages. I mean, come on. Look at this lot. If you do like what we're doing, a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. And we'll catch you in the next video. Now don't forget, you can store these in the fridge for about 5 days. Might be longer, but I wouldn't. 5 days, or you can freeze them. There you go. Hope you enjoy. Fantastic.